There's this guy who's been cleaning up our streets, our parks, our beaches, even our restaurant patios. And he does it all with his bare hands. Well, mostly with his beak and talons. You might be thinking he is a superhero or maybe a city sanitation worker with a sick addiction to collecting shiny things. But actually, he's just doing what comes naturally. See, he's a vulture. And since vultures are nature's cleaners, that means they clean up after us humans, as well as other animals. So let's take a closer look at the vulture-esque adaptations that make them such great at cleanup duty. First off, their sense of smell is insanely good. Sure, we get a whiff of something stinky, like when your gym socks have been sitting in your backpack for a little too long. A vulture can smell that from miles away. Their nostrils are so sensitive they can smell a dead animal from up to 10 miles away. They have the ability to detect even the faintest whiff of carrion, the fancy scientific name for dead animal flesh. Plus, their eyes can spot a dead critter from much farther away, although some people say a vulture's eye is never so keen that it can pick out a juicy steak from a mile away and then swoop down to snag it before anyone else does. But there are some downsides to being such an enthusiastic cleaner. For example, when vultures find roadkill, they usually end up getting hit by cars trying to feast on it. And these days, many vultures end up getting poisoned, because people wrongly assume that eating a dead animal that a vulture has already started eating is safe. The carcass might look picked over, but it probably still has some choice cuts left, and most importantly, it's free. However, that dead animal may have been poisoned by someone who wanted to get rid of it quickly, like a rancher who found a dead cow on their property. So if scavengers like coyotes, foxes, and yes, even vultures eat enough of the poisoned meat, it can kill them. People assume that the scavengers were poisoned by eating other dead animals left by the vultures, when really, the scavengers were just trying to clean up the mess. Sometimes people even poison entire carcasses, just in case. And that's led to hundreds of deaths among vultures in the US alone. Vultures also face danger when they're simply trying to digest their food. See, their digestive systems are kind of slow, so they need to regurgitate their food several times during digestion to give those stomach acids another chance to break it down. And each time they do this, they release a foul-smelling liquid that's full of indigestible bits like fur or feathers. It stinks so bad that people have been known to pass out from the smell. And if that wasn't bad enough, vultures sometimes stick around after regurgitating their food to see if anything worth eating gets left behind. This makes people think that the vulture regurgitated that stuff on purpose just to gross them out. But really, it was just trying to clean up its mess. Okay, but all that cleaning comes with some pretty awesome benefits. First, by eating dead animals, vultures prevent the spread of disease caused by those animals. Plus, they also eat smaller animals like snakes and mice, helping to control their populations. And because they're so good at finding and eating roadkill, they save us humans from having to deal with the not-so-pleasant task of cleaning it up ourselves. Not only that, but vultures play an important role in ecosystems by fertilizing the ground where they poop. Yeah? That's right. Vulture poop is full of nutrients. And although it might not smell like roses, it smells a lot better than your gym socks, I'm sure. So instead of being grossed out by vultures, we should be thanking them for keeping our environments clean. So the next time you see a vulture, try not to run away screaming. Just thank them for their service and maybe offer them a cookie or two. They love cookies, and thanks for watching. See you next time!